Chastity's story led our colleagues at iReport.com to encourage people to send in their own stories, and one of those stories belongs to Jenny Madden from New Hampshire. .com writer Liz Lando interviewed Jenny, and her story is featured on the website. Liz is here with us. Now, Jenny Madden was born Henry Joseph, but at 48, he decided to go through this transgender surgery to become a woman. Why do that at 48?
Sure. Well, actually, Jenny said that even when she was 8 or 9, she felt like she as a man, that she should have been a girl.
Right.
And in fact, that's a common thread among people I've spoken to, that even from a very early age, it's just they feel so different, and there's so much psychological torment that goes along with that, and yet they carry it with them all their lives until they feel like they're in a place where they're ready to deal with it. And in fact, it's not really until recently that the word transgender has even entered our vocabulary.
And we were just looking at a picture of Jenny, and she has an ex-wife because as a man, he married a woman and has kids. How, I'm curious, is the family responding to this? And she is also a doctor, so how are the patients responding to this gender change?
Definitely. Well, obviously, there's always some degree of shock when
Right.
anybody chooses to change their gender, but Jenny said that she has a boyfriend right now. In fact, she described to me sort of having her first kiss with a man, late in life, and she has, lots of patients, some of whom she's had from before, and she said, the ones that have always been supportive, they're still with her.
The cool ones, you
cool
said,
ones, yeah.
that have stayed. I'm curious, she is part of a bigger movement that you say has really taken on in the light of the Chastity Bono story that we're hearing, that once a person goes through this surgery, they're really encouraging others to be vocal about it, to speak out about it.
Definitely. There's
the process as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's a very vocal transgender movement on the internet. I spoke to a psychologist at Johns Hopkins who advises patients to, really own a transgender identity almost as a third gender. Don't be secretive about your past. Really, express yourself. And express that identity that you've created for yourself.
It's a really interesting story Jenny's is, and we're also asking people to send in their stories.
Yes,
through iReport.
iReport.com.